Hello traders and welcome back to ChrisFX. Today I'm going to go through the best scalping strategy in 2022. This is the scalping strategy that I am using and it is extremely successful, and this is the strategy that we are going to be applying to our new account with my Forex funds. We have of course unlimited free retakes, we closed in the positive and now we are going to do the challenge once again. But how am I gonna be trading this strategy since I will have to work at the same time? This is the magic thing, that this week I will not have to work, so I will be able to stay at home and trade my scalping strategy, and you will see the results. I have connected the My Forex Funds account with my FX book, as you can see right here, and now you will be able to see my progress with every single trade. I will be trading the overlap of Asian and London session until the middle of the New York session, and hopefully we will be able to pass this challenge within the first week. Of course I will be risking only 0.5% in every single trade, but now you will see the power of my system since I will be in front of the charts the whole day pretty much, and I will not have to trade and work at the same time. And let's move to the strategy and how this strategy is working pretty much. Now the beautiful thing with this strategy, of course we have to start with a top-down analysis, but we don't have to go that deep because I will be trading all of those intermediate zones. So first of all, let's go from the daily chart, even just to get an idea. Euro US dollar. The daily chart is not very helpful, as we can see, for our purpose, our scalping purpose. So I will go down to the 4-hour chart and we can clearly see that we are in a downtrend on the 4-hour chart and we are coming to fill those areas that you can see right here. There are certain areas of imbalance, as for example this area, which needs to be filled right here. So from the 4-hour chart we know that generally speaking we are in a downtrend, but this will not affect us that much since we know that probably we have a downtrend bias. I'm going down to the 5-minute chart, I scroll out as much as I can and I confirm another time that we have to come down and fill in all of those imbalances. So what is going on in my mind right now? I'm going to be zooming even more. Okay, I'm on the 5-minute chart and what I'm expecting for price to do is either do something like that, okay, then come here and then retrace, or get into a short-term uptrend. For example, have a small reaction here, a very small here, and then go here and then retrace. So it's pretty much the same scenario, and what I mean by that is that this is not gonna affect my strategy at all, because if I go back in time and show you an example, let's explain the strategy. On the 5-minute chart we can see that we broke this overall area that we see over here. Okay, so for the short term we have a downwards bias, and we can also see that we have to come back and mitigate this area right here. On the 15-minute chart we have this whole area. Okay, so I will leave it to this whole area in this occasion, but I will have in mind that price might come to the top of this range over here. So these are my 5-minute and 15-minute order blocks. So what we will do in this occasion, we are waiting for price to get back into our structure, which is this one, and which we have redefined into the 5-minute structure. You can also go ahead and write down that this is the 5-minute structure and this is the 15-minute structure. Okay, and let's see how price plays out. I'm waiting for price to get back there. Okay, let's see. And we're almost back into our area, and we are back into the area. Now we will go down to the 15-second chart. For you that you don't have the 15-second chart, I'm very sorry, or the 5-second, but you have to pay for premium on TradingView, and this is how I'm checking out for smaller structural points. And let's check out how this whole thing goes. We see that we broke an intermediate structure, which is this one right here. Did we break it? No, we didn't actually, we just tapped into it. And let me identify this one as structure. And let's see how this thing works out. Now we have a new structure being formed. Okay, we have many small structural points, and on the 5-second it may be more clear. No, it's not. Let's stick to the 15-second chart right here. And now that I saw a break below, okay, I'm willing, let's say, to sell this thing either with a stop loss somewhere here, but I will place my stop loss 1.7 pips above the area, and I will firstly target this zone right here, or you can immediately go down here, okay, for a 4-to-1 risk to reward. So let's check out how this whole thing plays out. And there we go. And we hit the first target pretty easily. And this took only 34 minutes. Sometimes it takes even less. What I want to see if this went even further, because you can either close profits here or close profits here or partials or whatever you want to do. So let's see if this played out and how much we close this trade for. Let's say the total of this trade. You can say, okay, I entered the trade, we enter the trade right here, and then you can check your higher time frames once again. You can go to the 5-minute chart and check out the most relevant areas where you can close partials, for example here, or even this order block right here, and you can go and take a 3.6-to-1 risk to reward. And how this strategy works, for example, of course we know that we have a downwards bias generally speaking, but I'm back and forth into the market. So for example, in the 15-minute chart now, I can see that I have this order block right here. So I would take this profit right here. When we tap into this order block, we would go down to the 15-minute chart once again, and let's check out if we have more structure. We have more structure over here, and I will identify that as structure. And let's see, yeah, I'm willing to buy this one now and go target this area, let's say. Stop loss 2.3 pips, and let's say we target 2-to-1. Let's see if it works. As I said, I haven't tried these specific examples beforehand, but let's see if this whole thing works, and it works perfectly, as you can see. So we get another 2-to-1 risk to reward, okay, and then it comes back to this area. Now the beautiful thing is, in this occasion, see how many times we can enter again and again. Of course, we tapped into this whole area, but we haven't tapped into this small order block right here. So when we tap into here, you can go ahead and check out for a new opportunity. And now where do we have our structure at? This is the most relevant structure, the most recent structure, let's say on the 15-second chart. And immediately once we break above it, I can buy over here. Once we break, or right here, it doesn't matter. And we go for a 1.6 pip stop loss or 1.5 pip stop loss. And now we can target this area right here, 5-to-1 risk to reward. And let's see, we hit a 5-to-1 risk to reward. This is the strategy that I'm using. Okay, now I have a totally different way of taking partials. You have to find your own way. This is not financial advice. And I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever you're gonna do at your own risk, of course. But what we can see, the most important thing is that we started, let's say, at 5 o'clock in the morning, Asian session still over here. And within 3 hours and 45 minutes, we made a total of, let's see, 8.65 with these two trades, with this and this, 8.65, yeah, plus 2.04. We made a 10.6% within the last 3 hours and 45 minutes. And this is actually my strategy. Again, you can backtest it with fake money, or you can trade at your own risk completely. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I telling you what to do or what not to do. I will be updating you with the second challenge, for which of course we didn't have to pay anything. It is for free, and may the statistics work on our side so we can easily pass this challenge within this first week. And then probably I have new plans for ChrisFX and for everything that I'm gonna do for the future. Please leave me a like and subscribe for more free educational content. I wish you all a great week. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.